welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. Mystic Radio is brought to you by Freedom with Joy. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio, and Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So give us a call now or take these numbers down if it's busy, and then give us a call when somebody hangs up. So the toll-free number to talk to Robin today, toll-free 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now. And we want to welcome all the listeners who've come over from the Manson Mitchell program, which is a great program. We hope that you will enjoy us as much here on Mystic Radio. I'll give those phone numbers out if you want to talk to Robin today. And you have a metaphysical question, the toll-free number, once again, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527.
Hello. This is Robin. This is Robin Alexis. Welcome to our new time on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Mystic Radio has been on Alternative Talk, KKNW, for 15 years. I bet that's longer than some of your relationships have lasted.
Some of ours, too.
Yeah, that's true. And we've always had the intention to assist people to know, trust, and act upon their own intuition. You can call in for free, and you can ask me or Bob a question. I've lived with Bob now for 23 years, literally, well, practically, because we actually met 23 years ago. But he's intelligent, and he saw me, right? And that was pretty cool. We'll tell you that story sometime. And he can walk in both the business world and the metaphysical world. Anybody who's been around me for 23 years has to be pretty special, or he'd drive me crazy. And so anyway, I'm glad he's here. And if you want to ask him a question, he's here for you. And as you loyal listeners know, Mystic Radio is all about, it's an experience, not an explanation. It's based on who's going to call in and what are they going to ask. We just never ever know. Now, if you do call in and you request a healing or ask about your past lives or any question you want to ask a psychic, if you're still befuddled about what to call in and ask about, visit my website, robinalexis.com, and there's quite a list there of my skill set, and then you can figure out what you'd like to ask me and call into the show then. Bob?
So once again, if you have a metaphysical question, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, and locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now. Get in the queue. Talk to Robin. Talk to me. Talk to anybody else you want to talk to here on the show today. And when you call in, or if you're on hold, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer before you get on the call with Robin. Now, when you call in, you have one question to ask, so make it a good one. And here are those numbers again. Toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now. I'm going to play the gong to clear the energy for the show today, and then we'll get to your call. Your answers, your callers. How many gongs do you want today?
8.
Wow.
Ooh, that was very nice. I like that. I might have to stick with that number. It felt very nice in my body.
Well, it might feel nice, different number next week.
You never know. It's an experience, not an explanation.
But anyway, that's the first time we had 8, so that's something.
Yeah, let's see what happens in this show.
Yeah, okay, let's get to that first call. And we've got Jennifer from Northern California, somewhere here around us. Jennifer, welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with some healing.
Hi, nice to talk to you today. I just moved to a new part of the state, and I was wondering if there is a greater reason why I moved to this area, or if it was just, it could have been any area. If there's a specific reason for me or my daughters why we need to be in this specific area right now.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
And then second, we put in ceiling fans, and they go on by themselves sometimes, and I was just wondering if it's a ghost or if it's just an electrical issue.
Well, that's amazing because the first thing I was going to tell you is that you seem to have a lot of ghosts in your house and around your house. And so I feel that we first of all need to address that concern. And then the second question that you asked was there a particular reason that you moved to that locale? And I know that, or I believe I know, that with you, I've seen a past life with you in a blue dress with your daughters. It looked at the time like maybe you were living in some sort of western town, maybe Colorado, and then had moved in that past life. And I'm feeling like there's a correlation between that past life and where you are now living. So the first thing, let's go with you and your family, with your higher selves and the overlighting divas of your Akashic records into the karmic boardroom, and just have all of you sit on one side of the table. And then I'm asking for Archangel Michael to bring in these ghost spirits that are inhabiting your home and around your home and your property. Wow, there's a lot of them. To be on the other side of the table from you. And then I'm asking if you have some sort of soul contract with this particular group of ghosts. And I'm getting yes, indeed. So let's find out if it's with your whole family that moved there with you, or if it's just with Jennifer. It's just with Jennifer. So Jennifer, let's have you give me permission here to help you access what is the sole purpose here that you have with this particular group. Okay, so you led this group. So I actually am picking up on another past life, not the one with the blue dress. This is one where you were like the head of a covered wagon train, and you brought the people to that area, and I can see like the circle of wagons that they would do in the evening to try to protect themselves, and I can see the people actually starting to settle in that area. And once they got there with you, it feels like it was very cohesive, very collaborative. It feels like it was actually very useful move, and it worked really, really well. And it feels like the people's souls who are showing up as ghosts didn't want to leave that lifetime. It was such a pleasant experience that they've sort of been hanging out. And let's just see if that's still in their highest and holiest for them to all be just hanging out there, or if it would serve them to move along into their next highest and holiest incarnation. And I am getting that. So I'm watching you thank these ghosts for reminding you of this beautiful lifetime that you all shared together. And now they are starting to be escorted out of the room, and they will begin to ascend into their next highest and holiest experiences and lifetimes. And now your eldest daughter, she's sitting right next to you on the right. She just put her arm around you and she kissed you on the cheek, and she said, "Mom, you're pretty cool. I didn't know that in a past life you led a covered wagon train and that the people were happy." And you're saying back to your daughter, "Thank you for seeing me not only as your mom in this lifetime, but for recognizing me as a soul." And then I see you taking your daughter's hand, and you're standing up, and there's other family members on the same side of the table with you, and you're all now leaving that karmic boardroom. You're all going back into your higher selves, into your soul bodies and your bodies in the presence of now. And as I'm looking around now, your home and the property in that area, it has a lot more light in it, and I'm seeing that the ghost energies are all, lifting or sort of almost evaporating as they're moving up into the higher realms, and can continue on into a very, very delightful incarnation wherever they will be going, because they're carrying joy inside of them. And I don't think a lot of people understand that usually if you look at a past life, people tend to get stuck because of trauma. But the truth is, sometimes people don't want to leave a past life because it was so fulfilling. And the beauty of that is that once the soul does decide to carry on and just not be a ghost in one locale, that it carries in with its soul vibration all of that joy. So when it reincarnates, if it chooses to, it's coming in with an energy blueprint of joy. And that reminds me of the sponsor of our show, Freedom with Joy. And that's what we all need to experience. So Jennifer, wow, no wonder you moved to that area. How are you feeling or what do you want to share at all, if anything, based on all the visions I was just seeing with you?
It kind of makes me smile and is comforting. And it is nice to feel like I had a past life where I was powerful. And that's pretty cool.
Well, I'm happy for you, and I look forward to someday hearing from some place that I had a lifetime like that. That sounds quite lovely. The ghost spirits are handing you a crystal. It's a black flower agate. That's their gift back to you. So you can just have that energetically, or you can go get yourself a black flower agate. Thank you for your call, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer, call us back and let us know if the ceiling fan incidents have changed.
I will. Thank you.
Okay.
And congratulations on your new home.
And hope you enjoy Northern California. If you have a metaphysical question for Robin, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, I know you think about it every week, and I know we have a lot of new people listening to us coming over from Manson Mitchell in our new time frame here at 11 a.m. on Fridays. So give us a call. Talk to Robin. This is a very special hour. It's very special that she does this for the universe and gives free readings here on Alternative Talk 1150. We are going to go to Mary from Gig Harbor, Washington now, who's looking for some healing here on Mystic Radio. Hi, Mary. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin.
Hi there. I believe that I am going to be anticipating either a soul connection or a twin flame. And I'm very anxious about that. And I'm just wondering if you can advise me at all on this.
Well, first of all, you have a beautiful voice. I absolutely love it. So, if you've ever thought about being a narrator for audiobooks or voicing commercials or something, I really like your voice. Now, let's put that aside, and I want you to ask that anxiety that you're feeling. Is that anxiety yours, someone else's, or a combination of energy?
I think combination.
Yes, that's what I was getting too, is that you're actually already embodying empathically the energy of the twin flame. And that's not going to serve either one of you. So if you could give back to this person's higher self whatever their anxiety is and let them deal with their anxiety, and then let's get the energy to become just your anxiety. There you go. Can you feel the shift?
I think so. It's like above my head.
Okay. So as that energy is shifting in its vibrational tone of anxiety, the frequency that's left, would you still call it anxiety, or would you call it a different term?
I think I would call it something else.
Okay. Yeah, I can feel that in my heart. So what would you call it now, Mary?
Worry.
Worry. Okay.
Yeah.
So ask the worry, is that all your energy, someone else's, or a combination? And tell me what you hear with that.
I'm not sure I could register an answer, but I just feel it's mine.
Okay. Then would you say that the vibration of worry is serving you somehow, or is it something that you feel like we need to get out of your system?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's really
sure.
scrambling, huh? What we want to do is get you back into a place where you know that you know that you know. So when I generally see or hear someone use the term worry, in my mind, worry is not a human emotion. It's something that gets put into us to feel so that we don't actually accomplish what it is that we've come to do. And in my mind, twin flame couples and twin ray couples are very, very, very powerful love frequencies. Twin flames, when they come together, to me, it lifts the vibration of love on the whole planet. A twin ray energy, when those two get together, it lifts the energy in the whole universe. So I do feel that you've definitely got twin flame energy going on here. And so if someone energetically wants to keep the status quo outside of the vibration of love, then that energy would try to thwart you and your beloved from reuniting. And I'm actually finding an energy in here, and I'm going to call it an entity in the etheric blueprint of your relationship with this presence of the person that you sense is coming through here. And I'm kind of tracking through your past lives with this person to see if this is a karmic pattern of something trying to mess you two coming together, and it is. So let's just go ahead and see if we can bring you and your twin flame out of these different previous incarnations where you were being thwarted, and then let's see if we can anchor the energy into the presence of now in a clean vibrational state, which will allow for divine right timing. There you go. I can feel a slight energy shift. What are you experiencing now?
Honestly, I can't. I'm not sure. I think I'm just kind of anxious right now. I can't tap into anything.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You're being honest, and that's all that matters. So you've got quite a bit of energy that's interfering with you meeting and then really joining together with your beloved. It's coming up from previous incarnations. It's a karmic pattern. There's disruptive energy in the blueprint. So I'm feeling like it might be good for you to book a session with me, or to actually book a Reiki week with me. And to do that, you would need to call Bob. Because there's too much in here that's thwarting your union, and I'd like to be able to assist you. So is that something that sounds of interest to you?
I guess, the reason the worry and the anxiousness is I really don't want to. I don't want to. I've met this person before, and I just feel really like I don't want to do this.
Well, then that's much easier. Okay, so that makes it much easier. All you got to do then is null and void out that you don't want to do that. So that I can do in 2 minutes with you. So let's go with your higher self and the overlighting diva of your Akashic records into your karmic boardroom. And there you go. I can see you sitting there. I'm going to have Archangel Michael bring in this person who you want to renegotiate your soul contract with, and have Archangel Michael sit that presence down, and then you put null and void on the contract to interact with this individual on that piece of paper, that soul contract, and then sign it so that you don't want to do that anymore. And then you can give it to his higher self to sign as well. And I actually do see his higher self signing it. And then he's giving it back to you, and you are handing it to Saint Germain. And Saint Germain is going to hand that now null and voided contract out that you both sign. It's going to go into the holy fire, and it's going to be burned. And there it goes. I can feel it shifting already. So I don't know why you're making all these motions to me at all. So what I need to know from you is, did you feel a sense of relief at all from that, Jennifer? I mean, Mary.
This is Mary. Yeah. But yes, I did.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So let's get you guys all out of that karmic boardroom. And there, I can feel you coming back into yourself very easily. And so for you or anyone else listening, if you find that you no longer want to maintain a soul contract with someone, all you have to do is go with your higher self, the overlighting diva of your Akashic records, into your karmic boardroom. Then you have Archangel Michael bring the person's higher self in to sit across the table from you, and you null and void it out, put your name on it, You send it across the table, and either they will or they won't sign it. Doesn't really matter, because if you said it's not cool, you're not doing it anymore anyway. Then you can give it to Saint Germain and have it burned in the holy fire, and then come out of the karmic boardroom. Bob?
How do you know if you have a soul contract that is out there? Because most people don't know.
Well, I think the way that a person recognizes that there's something that they don't want is it doesn't feel right to them anymore. So even though something's almost pestering them and it keeps coming up and coming up and coming up. I mean, I wish I knew what I just taught you, Mary, before I married my first husband, because I had a dream I was going to marry the guy because I had a lot of karma. And back then, I was 17 in high school. I didn't know that you could go into the karmic boardroom and null and void out a contract. Would have saved me a lot of time.
16 years.
But anyway, that's how easy it is. We are souls, and as souls, we can renegotiate the decisions that we made, because when we're younger or we're at preconception, we only know what we know at that point. But then as we mature, we may decide we don't want to experience that anymore.
So let me see if I understand this, because this is the first time I'm hearing it too. If something is not going well and you're upset with something in your life, if you look at it and then you can see that you might have a soul contract and that you can null and void this soul contract. Is that correct?
That is correct. It's as simple as that. To remember that you're a soul and that your soul makes the decisions. And then you can change them. So, Mary?
So we don't have to be miserable in our lives.
No, we do not. We can have freedom.
It's almost like a divorce, where you get a divorce and you break the contract. You legally break the contract.
Well, I think it's even more than that, because a lot of times people get a divorce, but they haven't actually null and voided out a soul contract.
I'm just talking the physical world.
Yeah.
An example, you need to break the contract.
Yeah.
And what you're saying on a metaphysical level, you need to break the contract.
Yeah, because even if you break it in the third dimensional world, sometimes it still haunts you because you got to finish it on the inner plane. But anyway, Mary, so the other thing you can do, Mary, is if you do want partnership, is go back into your karmic boardroom and tell your guides what you do want to experience, and make sure that they can help you with that. Okay?
Okay, and I just feel like my guides are going to be disappointed in me, but I don't know how to please everybody.
Well, first of all, it's about pleasing yourself. That the point of having a soul is to multiply joy. And joy is exquisitely important, because if our sensual body isn't programmed to experience joy, then we are not going to be able to open up to like our more joy, more metaphysical experiences. So if you think that your guides and guardian angels are going to be upset with you, here's the other thing you can do. You can say, if you are disappointed with me for this decision, I would like to request that whatever guides and guardian angels, masters and ascended masters, overlighting divas, any other beings known or unknown in this language or in any other that are out of alignment with my higher self now, please go back to Source Love and have Source Love bring me back a team of beings who are going to be supportive of me where I am right now. You call the shots, not the guides and guardian angels, not the karmic board. You. What does your soul want? What brings your soul joy?
Mary, are you tend to be a people pleaser?
Well, yeah.
Okay. We know a little about people pleasing.
Yeah.
And you don't have to please your guides. They're yours. They work for you.
That's right. And Mary, I forgot what I was going to say.
But
But anyway, it had to do with, here it is. We live in a quantum universe. And in a quantum universe, it means as you heal, you're sending out the energy for everyone to heal. According to quantum physics, the little flapping of a butterfly wing actually affects a star way out in the galaxy. So it's all about, if we are in our joy, that's what's going out. That's what we're putting out into the world. So if you want to feel like a people pleaser, make sure you please yourself, because that's really the only way you can please anybody, is by making sure that you are self-nurtured. Do you understand?
I do, yes.
And Mary, you need to take
My
care of
goodness.
yourself. Take care of yourself, dear lady. That's really important.
Oh, this was so
That
much
is
fun.
a lesson for me. Yeah.
Yeah, call back anytime, Mary.
Call back and listen to the show again so you get it. Okay, Mary?
I'm definitely going in the archives on this one.
Okay, the show will be up later on our website, robinalexis.com, later today, so do listen to it soon so it's all fresh in your memory and you can relive this.
Well, think about it this way. You have to brush and floss your teeth and to keep your mouth and your teeth happy. You got to brush and floss your soul contracts too, because there's no reason to stick one around that's giving you a cavity energetically.
But you got to know it, and we're just teaching people. I'm just learning this about you today, so this is great. Thanks, Mary, for the call. We really appreciate it, and we really appreciate working with you. And you've changed from the beginning of the call to the end of the call, and that's what we are all about here on Mystic Radio. Thanks for the call. Call back. And if you want any of this, like Mary just had, you have a metaphysical question here, you need some healing on Mystic Radio today, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Give us a call now. Talk to us. This is Mystic Radio, and we will be back after these messages.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Robin is offering a new service for clients, a Reiki Week with Robin Alexis. Having a Reiki Week with Robin is amazing. She takes you to places inside of yourself that you never knew existed. Whatever issues you might have, Robin is able to look at them from many perspectives, including the influence of your past lives, your higher purpose, your soul contracts, and your overall well-being. Robin works with her team of ascended masters, archangels, and spirit guides who will assist you as needed. Monday through Friday, Robin sends you remote Reiki for 1 hour each day. Then, via text, she sends you detailed and specific information about what she clairvoyantly saw during your private 1 hour session that day. Robin's Reiki Week can transform your life and help you to open up to your truth, your love, and give you a higher perspective. Schedule your Reiki Week with Robin Alexis now. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule now.
If you're a parent or teacher, it can be especially difficult to hear about yet another school shooting. With so much emotion around this issue, know that there is support out there to help you, your children, or your students cope. By listening or reading the calming and beautiful story, Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns by Robin Alexis, a book written to help with this sensitive issue facing our world today. Find Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns by Robin Alexis on Amazon, iTunes, or Audible.
Don't let that herd mentality lead you off a cliff. We support thinking for yourself on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And if you want to talk to us today on Mystic Radio, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-3735-527. Give us a call now. Talk to us, get in the queue, and get your healing on Mystic Radio today.
Hi, this is Robin again, and I'm so excited. The book Raising Humanity, Raising Humanity, Why We All Must Remember is finally available in audiobook. So all three of my books, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, which is a paranormal romance that's based on true life experiences, and Humans, Donkeys, Butterflies, and Guns, which I don't know why anybody wouldn't be reading that book to find out whether it would be useful to read to a child to help them cope with the strange world they are growing up in. And then this book, Raising Humanity, Why We All Must Remember, it is a template of how we can co-create a more peaceful world. So very excited about that. If anyone's interested in a promo code for those audiobooks, which means you would get the book for free, in exchange for an honest book review, I would really appreciate that. If you're interested in a promo code, you can email Robin at robinalexis.com and we'll get you set up with a promo code. We are still working on the membership, and we will have an introductory price on that, but we'll go there when we're actually ready. In the meantime, if you want a session with me, please call Bob immediately. I'm not even sure how many are left for this year. The number is 530-859-2499. And of course, I love it when you visit robinalexis.com because there are Reiki healing portals there that are changing people's lives. You can listen to the archives of Mystic Radio, and I do write some pretty interesting blogs, I must say. So please come and check it out, and you can follow me on Facebook at Robin Alexis. Bob?
And here are those numbers once again if you want to talk to us today. Toll free 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle 425-3735-527. Let's get back to our callers, and we've got Danny from Bellingham, Washington, who's doing a follow-up call with us. I think he was on last week. So hi, Danny. Welcome to Mystic Radio. How can we serve you today?
Hi. I had some concerns about this ghost slash succubus, and I wanted to know a couple things. I wanted to know if it's possible to remove them, because I was considering going to a Catholic church to see a priest, and I'm having trouble maintaining my stability, and I feel like I'm being attacked daily, and I feel like at some points I'll have a lot of energy, and then the next moment I'll be having almost no energy, like I can't move, and I'm just, my doctor said he believed in it, and then the next time he said, I believe it's real for you, but it's not real. And so
well, I respect that. You know, just because someone doesn't have the toolkit to deal with it doesn't mean that it's not real, Danny. And my feeling, when you did mention going to a priest, that's probably a good idea. When I've had to deal with the type of thing that you're talking about, it was years ago, decades ago, when I lived in New Hampshire, and I actually did go myself to see someone who could help me clear myself and my home. And so I'll do another clearing with you right now, but perhaps you would need to see someone who could work at a higher octave level than I have the capacity to, especially live on the air. So are you ready for me to send another clearing for you?
Yes, and the energy last week, it shifted the energy level of the entity.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Was that good or bad?
It was a positive interaction.
Great.
All right. So for those of you who don't know, last week when Danny called in, he had a ghost that was attached to him that also had some not pleasant extraterrestrials, and then there were some also demonic frequencies that were there. And so we were working with clearing the ghost that was carrying that energy, and Danny's letting us know he had some relief. But it isn't permanent. So we're going to go, actually I'm seeing Archangel Michael coming in to assist you. That's a very, very strong energy here. And let's, my hands are moving. You can't see them, but that's what's going on here. As Archangel Michael is just kind of scooping you up in his arms. And he is showing me some energy that he is removing from your field. And he's saying, Robin, what I'm removing from Danny's field now is not what you discussed on the radio that last week. What you discussed on the radio last week actually has been addressed. So these are other energies that are attempting to come at your energy system. And what Archangel Michael is reminding me as he is clearing your energy is that the bottom line is we need to strengthen your aura. And so I'm going to look to see if you have a karmic pattern of having a fragile aura. And you do. And so let's go ahead and find out where is the kind of age of cause, like which lifetime. I'm going back to 1510. And I'm seeing you in a medieval type prison, and I can see you lying on a very cold ground, and I can see like water coming down the sides of the walls, and it's really, really cold. I can see rats, and I'm going to go to you as you are there, and I'm just going to imagine that I'm scooping you up in my arms and carrying you back to the Holy Fire, the Holy Spirit, and asking for you to be cleansed and purified and blessed and healed from that traumatic experience, and to continue to bring you through the energetics of the highest and holiest love, unconditional love and true healing, and then bring your energy to you and help you integrate that innocent child, really, you look really, really young, integrate that energy back into you, where in that lifetime was the first lifetime where your aura was damaged, and then let's see if we can get your aura nice and strong to help you here. And I'm hearing it's not only your aura, we're also going to enhance your Merkaba field. And there you go, the energy's coming in much, much stronger. Archangel Michael is stepping back. I do see angels here, they're starting to sing. And there we go, the energy's starting to shift. What are you experiencing, if anything, Danny?
I'm experiencing pin-like needle sensations in my arms and my back.
Good. That's what people normally tell me they feel when they're having a soul retrieval, is that their nervous system actually, yeah, there you go, I can feel you coming in. That's beautiful. Now, I may start singing or chanting. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I do want you to know that I hear you and I see you, and I welcome you home. And now, actually, I'm seeing not Archangel Michael. I'm still seeing him, but I'm seeing Saint Germain walk to you. And Saint Germain is handing you a little box, and it's wrapped in purple paper with gold ribbon, and it has a gold bow. And I want you to imagine that you're undoing that golden bow and unwrapping the purple paper and opening the box. And inside that box is your innocence. I want you to scoop that up and put it back into your heart so that you can experience the innocence of your heart. Even though you're very wise about what can happen in this world that we live in, you can still have the innocence of your own heart and the spiritual maturity and wisdom to be able to protect it. And now Archangel Michael is stepping back. Saint Germain is stepping back. Your aura right now looks good, and so does your Merkaba field. That's beautiful. So thank you for the call, and you're welcome to call in again and get more support. Please use the Violet Flame Reiki Healing Portal on my website, and I deeply respect you for the courage to speak your truth and get some help here on Mystic Radio. Thank you, Danny.
Thanks, Danny. This is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these messages.
What is an intuitive life coach? A professional who can help you access your intuition and use intuition to improve your life. Robin Alexis has been assisting people to know, trust, and act upon their own intuitive knowing for over 25 years. She's discovered that getting a past life reading is one of the best ways to connect with your own intuition. Why? Because intuition comes from the soul collective memory of all your past lives, not just what you experienced in one lifetime. Robin Alexis is one of the premier past life readers on the planet today. Set your goal now to let Robin Alexis read your past lives. It will enhance your intuitive knowing. Don't let another year go by that you ignore this gift from within yourself. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule or purchase your session in the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com. If your intuition is nudging you to schedule a past life reading with Robin Alexis, don't wait. Do it now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Did you know you can find all 3 of Robin Alexis's books for sale? Did you also know that you can find all 3 of her books as hard copy and soft copy? You can also find the audio version of all 3 of her books. Look for Raising Humanity, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin's Song, and Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns, all by Robin Alexis, on Amazon, Kindle, Audible, and iTunes. If you live near Robin in Mount Shasta, California, you can find her books at The Gallery in Mount Shasta.
Alternative Talk, 1150 on AM, 98.9 HD3 on HD, 1150kknw.com on the web.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And I'm so excited. The Raising Humanity, Why We All Must Remember book is available on audio. So you can go to ACX, iTunes, and I can't remember where else where you can
Well,
get them.
they just said it on the commercials.
Okay.
We told everybody what those were.
Well, I'm excited about that. And if you want a session with me, you can call Bob at 530-859-2499, and he will book you for a session. Bob?
Let's get back to our calls, and we've got Cassandra calling us from Los Angeles. Hi, Cassandra. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Bob and Robin.
Thank you. I had a wonderful achievement last weekend, and thank you, Robin, for all your blessings and healings. But this week, my energy is just completely zapped. Oof. And I don't know why. Pictures falling off the walls and all strange things.
Yeah.
But did have a very successful weekend, but not feeling very good this week. Just wondering if there's something that you could see.
Yes,
Robin?
I do. You've blown out your grounding rod systems, and so when I look at maybe from your knees down, it's like it's ripped in half, and I can see that you're not connected in with your Earth Star chakra. That's about 16 inches below your feet, and nor are your grounding systems, your grounding vines and your joy tap roots, and so it's almost like something tackled you and ripped your energy system there. So when I say that to you, how do you feel?
That would make a lot of sense, absolutely. I've been struggling with my knees, which is odd.
Okay, all right. So these look like inner earth beings, and they feel like they were aware. So you were recording, and then after you recorded is when this happened. Is that correct?
Yeah, and a strange thing that I wanted to tell you is that when we were recording, I didn't necessarily like the finished product, and I went in to do it again, and it wasn't as good as the first time. And so I have to not second guess myself. So, and I had two people working with me who loved the first recording. My decision.
I'm sorry, Cassandra. I'm dealing with too much energy coming at me right now. So what we're finding is that the energy came up through the recording studio. So it wasn't even your energy. It just attached to you, and then it caused some kind of problem. And I feel like it's an energy that's annoyed with generally what's going on in Hollywood. And so what I'm doing is I'm asking for that energy to exit your field, go back down into the inner earth, wherever it goes. And I'm not going to try to fix all that problem, but let's just get you straightened around energetically, okay? You can feel energy coming into your knees and into the back of your calves, into your ankles, into your feet. Let's get to the bottoms of your feet. And then let's go back up to your second chakra and run the grounding cords and your joy system. There you go. That's better. That's much better. And let's get your aura straightened around too. There you go. Now I'm in your throat chakra, where obviously you were singing, and there's some kind of energy there that attached to you as well. And we got to get that out. That part didn't come from the studio. That's something that was, kind of from your own insecurity, where I'm hearing that you have a negative core belief that you can never get things right enough. And so let's just invite for that negative core belief to shift to you are here to serve that which is in the highest and holiest, and that is what will come through your voice and your work. There you go. How's that feel?
Oh, much better. Thank you.
Wow,
so much,
that was a lot in a few minutes. Take care. And if I were you, I'd bring the Reiki Healing Portal into the studio next time you go and turn it on, the Violet Flame Reiki Healing Portal. And, of course, have it on silent. You don't need to play that music in the background. But I think you need that energy support in the studio. Okay?
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
We've got Linda from Illinois up next. And Linda, we are short on time, so if you could be very succinct so that Robin can serve you today, we'd appreciate it. Hi, Linda. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody.
How can we help
you? I was calling to let go of the summer and bring in the fall equinox. And, if anybody else wants to get all that cleared out and get rejuvenated.
Oh, I'm so glad that you said that, because I was going to bring it up at the beginning of the show and I forgot. Yes, if it be thy will, may the powers of nature converge and release any energy that's out of alignment, moving into the fall with joy. And if it be thy will, may the powers of nature converge and bring in, through, and around us all the energy to serve us and our highest energy for the fall.
And today's the first day.
Yes.
Welcome, fall.
Oh my gosh, what a great idea that was. Linda, what are you feeling now that we shifted the energy?
I'm feeling just happy. Like tingling in my, like right below my rib cage.
Ooh, I like that. I'm feeling it in the bottoms of my feet, like I want to start tap dancing.
Oh, I love to pretend I'm tap dancing. Oh my gosh.
Well, then let's all pretend we're tap dancing. I must have picked that up from you, because I've never remembered pretending I was tap dancing, but now I know that's what Linda does in the privacy of her home. She pretends she's tap dancing. All right, so let's tap dance into the fall. Thank you so much for your call, Linda. That's so sweet.
Thank you, Linda. Take care. Take care of the Midwest for us, our Midwest contingent over there in Illinois.
And happy fall equinox to everyone.
Everyone. This is Mystical Radio. We'll be back after these messages.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com, or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code, and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Alternative Talk 1150, the talk of the sound.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin and Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to schedule your private one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call us at 530-859-2499 or check out the Mystic Store on our website, robinalexis.com, for details. And you can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis, and you can buy Robin's books. She's worked very, very hard. She has a lot of great things to say. You can buy Robin's books at Amazon.com. Now we want to thank all our wonderful callers today. You actually make the show what it is, and thanks to Benny back in the studio for flying the bus for us here at Mystic Radio. From mystical Mount Shasta, we will see you right here next week. 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We are now closing this sacred hour of healing with Robin Alexis on Mystic Radio today. Mystic Radio has been brought to you by Freedom with Joy. See you next week, every Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Mystic Radio.